Hey guys, in this video we're about to launch our first Facebook ad campaign. So if you guys have been following this 100K challenge, you guys have seen in the last few days that I picked my product, got all my ads together, did all my store, and everything's now ready to launch. So we're going to go ahead and create this campaign now. So once you're in your ads manager, you want to just click this create button here. And then we are going to start with a website conversion ad. So you want to click conversions for your objective, and then just name the campaign like your product name. So this one for me is this, and then I'm just going to put WC next to it, which stands for website conversion. We're not going to do CBOs or split tests at this stage, so just leave it all unchecked. And just set your currency and time zone and country. Now for this ad set, we are going to just target, for me, for this product, I decided to target America. So we're just going to go with US for this one. Now, once you've set up your Facebook pixel and started triggering all the events, you want to go ahead and optimize for the event on your pixel. So for me, I'm going to go directly to purchase and optimize for purchases. You can try different objectives if you want, especially if your pixel is new. You want to might just start off with like add to cart or view content or stuff like that, but I'm going to go with purchase, and we're going to change this to 1-day click or view because we are optimizing for impulse buys, and we will set up retargeting separately later, so I'll get to that at a later stage. I'll talk to you guys about that in more depth later down the track. So once you've done 1-day click or view, we're also going to tick dynamic creative. You don't have to, but I'm using dynamic creative because I have multiple versions of my video and ad copy that I want to test out. And then obviously the country, like I mentioned before, I'm doing America, so United States here. Age range I'm going to keep open, gender as well I'm going to keep open. I'm going to untick this one. And detailed targeting, now here, before you start dialing in random interest and stuff like that, you want to have already done your research beforehand. If you guys joined my call on Wednesday, I explained like the whole marketing angle, your product, and who it would be for, etc., etc. So given that you've done all your research and done your marketing angles and stuff like that, then you can start doing interest targeting. So since I've already done this, I already know what I'm going to be targeting here. So I'm just going to start with a general interest, something like soap, and then I'm going to cross this one actually with engaged shoppers. Just be warned though that like this audience size is probably going to be a bit too large for especially if you're starting with a smaller budget. Like 8.4 million is on the higher end. Generally I like to use audience sizes that are between 1 to 10 mil, sometimes even under that, like if you're really niched down and if you are really working with small budgets. But the reason for me using a bigger audience is actually because later down the track there'll be more scalability, meaning there'll be more room to scale my ad set working with a bigger ad audience size. So with one of my ad sets, I'm just going to do this, soap and engage shoppers. And obviously over the next few days, I'll be gauging the data to see how I go with this targeting. So my daily budget is $20 US per day. Keep in mind, this is the daily spend. So be aware of like what your budget is going to be, and then adjust your daily budget accordingly. All the delivery types and everything, all standard. So just go over it one more time with you guys. Make sure it's all good as well. So I've done that. So in this, I just want to name it so I don't forget later what this ad set was about. So I said engage shoppers and soap. And then we did 18 to 65 plus. We did male, female, and the size is 8.4 million. And I'm also using a dynamic creative. So this is just so I can keep track of my ad sets later on, especially when you have multiple ad sets running at once. Like it gets a little bit confusing. So you just want to name it something clear and something that you'll remember. And now once you get to the next stage, you're ready to upload your ads. So I'm just going to rename this to dynamic version 1 with 5 videos. 5 ad copies. Now you want to use the page that you're going to advertise from. So for me, I'm going to use my new shop page. Okay, and then go ahead and upload your creatives. Bear with me, guys. This is probably going to take a while. I'm using my old laptop at the moment, so it's going to be a bit slow. Should have to upload this one by one too. Okay, so just bear with me, guys. This is going to take a while. Might as well listen to some Thugger while we wait. Oh shit, this ain't Thugger. Where's my Thugger at? Hey, let's go. I'm gonna just sip some coffee while I wait for this shit to upload. Yo, I just want to use this time right now just to quickly shout out everyone that's been supporting this 100K challenge so far. The response has been overwhelming. So many good, so much good feedback from people I barely knew that I even looked at the shit that I do and shit, yeah, so I feel real good about this right now. Kind of motivated, waking up earlier now and shit. Anyways, enough of that shit. So this video is uploaded. Yeah. Somebody gonna die today. Okay. Let's just upload all your other videos as well. Which ones you're gonna use. So we've got that, I can get lost. I got 20 rooms in my goddamn house. I got 26 rooms, bitch, I'm fly as a Hulk. Damn, this shit going crazy right now. Damn. Still going. Okay, so we've got, shit, this is so laggy. Yeah, excuse my laptop, guys, it's really slow at the moment. Okay, we'll just upload the other two videos quickly. And now once these videos are uploaded, I'm going to teach you guys a trick that I do personally to kind of give my videos or my creators that extra bit of like wow factor and like bit of like a scroll stopping effect. I'm actually going to customize all my thumbnails. So you want to click into thumbnails here, and I've pre-made these, so I'm just gonna upload the ones that I made previously. So I created these thumbnails on Canva if you guys are interested in creating your own thumbnails. So this is one of them. I'm gonna see if that's all good. Vibes in this bitch. It's lit. Yeah, all good. And I'm gonna upload my other thumbnails. It's another one. I found this one on Google. Now you want to avoid as much text as possible on your thumbnails. So, and even if you're running image ads, you want to keep the text less than 20% of the entire image. So that's something to be aware of when you're using image ads or custom thumbnails. Okay. Boom. 2 out of 5 done. Okay, I'm gonna use this one as my third thumbnail. Oh wait, I'm gonna use this one. Oh, actually no, the other one's better. Yeah, this one's probably better. Half a million? Half a million? Mm-hmm. The shit bugging right now. Hold on. 1, 2. What happened to the shit? Alright, 3 thumbnails, 2 more to go. Damn, this shit slow as fuck. Okay, where are my other thumbnails? Let me try this one. And one more. So we've got 4. Let's change this one as well. Now I know you guys are probably thinking that I'm spending a long time just for the thumbnail. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, not many people go this far with their ad creatives, but for me, I kind of really believe that like the devils are in the details. So I kind of just do everything to the T or just to the best of my ability, if I can, you know. So that's just kind of like my mentality with everything. You guys don't have to have the same approach as me. Now, I might use. So I tried this one. Yeah, actually, let's try that one out. So it's pretty good. Boom. Boom. Alright, so your 5 videos are all good now with the thumbnails. Now I'm going to type in my ad copy. I tune into the other video that where I go through writing ad copy and stuff like that. So I won't be going through it in this video, but I have this preset already, pre-made already. So I'm just going to copy and paste it all. So, boom. Yikes, computer slow as I thought. So I'm doing 5 different variations of my ad copy as well as 5 variations of the video creative. You don't need to do so many, but I do recommend test at least 2 or 3 to begin with. If you don't want to just end up like all these other failed dropshippers that don't really know what they're doing. I'm sure if you guys checked out my other video about like my thought process behind the marketing angle and my thoughts on why it's probably the most important part of the entire process for me. Hey. My headlines, I write that as well. Hey. Shout out Lil Baby one time. I don't know why I said that. Ooh, pop that shit. Alright, so that's all done. And then just the description. You can kind of put whatever you want here in the description. I'm just doing this as an example. Like I actually change it up all the time, so I don't really keep the format like this or whatever. Like so, it's really just depends. Try out different variations for yourself, and also like don't copy me because I'm only showing you guys an example, and literally you kind of just want to do it like how you do it rather than copying me like word for word and all that kind of stuff. Like you're not going to get very far doing that, and also you're probably not going to learn as much as just copying me opposed to like doing it yourself and thinking of things for yourself. So that's just, yeah. So that's done. I'm just going to double check and make sure everything's all good. Okay, very good. Yep, good. Let's just double check this link. Yeah, we good. Did you wash your hands properly? Children fat. I'm using American English, so. Damn, Grammarly be confusing the shit out of me sometimes. Yeah, all looks pretty good to me. Sweet, I think that's all good. Okay, now the call to actions, I'm going to do a learn more one, and I am also going to do a shop now one. You can try whatever other call to actions you want as well, um, but I'm going to try these two for now. Don't worry about building URL parameters for now. This is for custom conversions. I'll explain that later down the road when things get a little bit more advanced. Whoa! Okay, that's it. You like the way that I dance? R.I.P. Pop Smoke one time. Oh, fuck. Okay, so you want to just enter your payment details. Obviously, this is a brand new ad account, so I haven't entered this in. But once you're all good with your payment details, this is just so Facebook can charge you for the ads. You continue, and then you'll be good to go. And that's how you create your first Facebook campaign. Now, keep in mind that I've only shown you how to launch one ad set. So typically when you're testing your first product, you want to try at least like 3 to 5 different interest targeting ad sets. Kind of just being mindful of your budget though. So yeah, that's just that's it. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up and tune into the next video.